Today on Girl Chat, the Grammy nominations are announced.
How cool is that?
And Tiffany Haddish, Cardi B, and Barbara Streisand.
What?
Plus, DeVon Franklin is here.
That is so awesome.
The Real is live.
This is our
of music. Earlier this morning, the 2018 Grammy nominations were announced. This is my favorite. If you're a music lover, you love this sort of thing.
Yeah.
And you guys, leading the pack is Jay-Z, who got a whopping 8 nominations for his 444 album.
Nice. Oh, wow.
Congratulations to you. That's so huge. Kendrick Lamar also cleaned up with 7 nominations, including Record of the Year and Album of the Year, while Bruno Mars, who I love, got 6 nominations for his 24-karat Magic album.
Yes.
So good. Love Bruno Mars. Boricua represent.
So good.
And last but not least, my girl, Cardi B received 2 Grammy nominations in the Best Rap Song and Best Rap Performance categories for her smash hit song, Bodak Yellow. This is insane. I'm sure she's going crazy. Cardi wrote on Instagram this morning that she couldn't be more grateful. Ladies, what do you think of the nominees?
This is huge.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great show.
I agree with every single one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of snubbed Ed Sheeran, though.
Oh,
They
Ed
snubbed
Sheeran?
him. Yeah. Is that his name?
Yes, Sheeran.
Ed
Sheeran.
Yeah, they snubbed him for what was that, Shape of You?
I'm in love with the shape of you.
Yeah,
Yes.
that should have been in there for at least Record of the Year, I think, or, you know, or Song of the Year, really. But other than that, I agree with just about everybody. Big Sean, it's just going to be a very
Childish
interesting-
Gambino up in there.
Yes. I like to call him Donald Glover.
Yeah.
Donald Glover.
I mean, I feel like Childish Gambino, when you're listening to his music, he's Childish Gambino, but when he's in the
Acting.
bedroom or,
Yeah.
acting.
I mean, just all around, though, folks, stay woke, you know?
Yeah, yes.
There was also another female, what is it, SZA?
SZA.
I
SZA
love
got so
her.
many
She got a lot of nominations.
I love
Sure
her.
did. And she's awesome, especially for being an underground artist originally. This is incredible. She's an incredible artist. Love, love, love her music.
Yeah, but we are just so happy for Cardi B. 'Cause
Yes.
This is big. It's huge
has
for
a big year.
women in hip-hop. It's really good.
This has been a big year for her.
Yeah.
Guys, should I throw a Grammy party?
Oh, yes.
I love your parties.
Girl, any party you throw is
Yeah.
going to be
I
dope.
did one before, but I feel like this is going to be a really good show this year. There's so many artists
Yes.
that
Yeah.
we know and love.
It'll be January 28th on CBS,
saying.
so I think you should do it.
Yes,
Okay.
come over, everybody.
I
Let's
think
do it.
Awesome. I want to throw out a thought. I just want to throw out a thought, okay? Especially because you're a musician and there's music fans out there. I just want to throw out a thought. This
Yes.
is from Jeannie's Little Mind, the things that come out.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
I'm just wondering.
I'm concerned.
Me too.
Brace yourself.
Okay, what I'm going to ask is, ooh, Shade Room, I know you're going to come for me, and if you do, Mike,
Come on, just go for
What
it.
is it, okay,
Jeannie?
so I just want to ask, does anybody else agree with me that I think Bruno Mars is not better than, not comparable to, but could be as iconic as Michael Jackson?
No, I don't think that's a crazy thing. I don't think that's a crazy thing.
It's kind of
Really?
I go more Prince. I go more Prince.
No. All right. Look at that.
Okay, wait. Here we go. We're going to take control of
Okay,
this.
okay.
Round of applause if you agree with Jeannie.
I don't think it's far-fetched.
It's not that bad.
I don't think it's far-fetched.
Not that bad.
Okay.
Okay, another. Round of applause if you think she lost it.
Let me explain.
Go ahead, explain yourself. yourself. Explain.
And I just want to say to my sisters and my brothers out there who clapped when an Asian girl makes a comment like that, thank you. Thank you. All I'm saying is, I'm such a big fan of Bruno Mars,
Me
man.
too.
I love him so much. And for a guy to be performing, he did Elvis impressions. He traveled with his dad. His dad brought him up to be
His
the
Prince
I get that,
performance
but
was
you can't-
phenomenal.
As a kid, I'm not, today MJ is like, God rest in peace, but like that's MJ. I'm not saying replacing that, I'm not saying better than, but I believe that
He
Bruno
got a
Mars
long way to go,
is
G.
on the way to becoming as iconic.
I will take
How
on
much
the
longer
way.
of a way does he have to go?
No, you got, you know,
What
you
does
see,
he have to work on?
See,
Right,
that's why y'all need history, okay, about music and about
Not
Michael
about-
Jackson.
Okay.
Groundbreaking, changing. She's saying as a
okay.
performer. She's not
He's
saying
on
that
his way, but he's not. He ain't beat
She
MG
didn't,
not
once again,
today.
she didn't say did he
Not-
beat him.
thank
She
you.
said,
Thank
could
you,
he
Adrian.
ever be a Michael Jackson?
I said
Yes.
on the way.
Yes, and I said that. I said on his way to being as iconic. And also because he's got natural moves. Okay, Lonnie,
As an
tell me why.
entertainer, we're not saying he's
He is
changing
one
the
hell of a
world.
performer.
Groundbreaking.
Yes.
I will
We're
give
saying
him that.
as an
He's not gonna
entertainer.
He's
own
one hell of a performer,
Obama.
though.
He's not
He
gonna
is.
like.
Have you been to a Bruno Mars concert?
But Lonnie, you saying no. Have you been to a Bruno
I'm just
Mars
waiting.
concert?
I'm just waiting because I'm like, I'm not gonna argue about Michael Jackson. His record speaks for himself. Okay,
It's true.
It's ABC.
That
you
is
know,
true.
Jackson 5
course.
to go on and to be independent, an independent artist, and even today, his records are timeless. So, and it's not being offensive. I understand
I
what
get
you're
it.
saying.
The
Yeah.
only thing I notice about him is that he's naturally a humble island boy. Like he comes out, he does his thing, and he goes back in and just quiet about it. I just feel like
Let me tell
if
you.
he was one of those
Tell you
guys
something.
who came out and like just came out on stage and just like stood with like silence and didn't say anything to the audience, there would be a different command of like.
But let me
know
tell you
who I
something
am.
about what MJ
You know,
did.
that kind of
MJ
thing.
started a lot of things that artists today now have. Like, he's the one that did the first halftime special, okay, for the big game,
Right.
right? He started that.
Yes.
And he did it when it was daytime.
Yes.
You know, and
Like Bruno Mars got-
he took
Yes.
a basic dance move like the moonwalk
Yes.
and made it
He
iconic.
ignited the beginnings
You know.
of many things to come.
But we also
Absolutely.
remember him for a lot of things. So it's like to compare him right now, I don't think it's right. But, you know.
Yes.
I
Of
think
course.
she's saying as an entertainer. I don't
Yes.
think she's saying who he is as an icon. I think she's saying in comparison to what he brings to the table as an entertainer. And I'm sorry, but I do think that Bruno Mars' music in the long run may become timeless.
Yes,
Well,
when you
yeah.
look at his audience,
Hopefully.
it transcends all genders, all races, all types of music. You can see
I'm
an
just not
80-year-old
that big
sitting
of a
down.
Bruno Mars fan. And this is not to hate. But no, I'm just no. I'm not. He has a couple of nice pop songs. I mean,
It's okay.
Are we gonna get real?
It's okay.
I mean,
I think he has an incredible. I think for where we are in music right now, Bruno Mars is
he's
one of
got
the
a
only
nice-
ones making incredible music with live
And-
instrumentation,
Yeah.
with an incredible
I
voice.
will say this.
dances and sings
I
live.
will say this. I have seen Bruno Mars live.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I love when an artist sounds the same as they do live
Right.
as they do
really singing.
I'm gonna say this.
And
Okay.
on his
dancing,
on his
full
album.
dancing,
Yes.
too.
And that boy can dance his little butt off.
Okay.
He can
Okay.
move.
I will give you all that. I will
Yes.
give you all of that, and that's not taken away from him. But there are a lot of artists that don't get the opportunity that a Bruno Mars has that sings just as well. You have a Ledisi, you have an Anthony
course.
Hamilton,
Of
but
course.
they don't get the opportunities that maybe he has gotten. So, I mean,
Well,
I
make those
understand about-
opportunities just like young Bruno Mars did. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it's
Get
all
yourself
about
out
He's
exposure,
there.
worked
though,
his
Jean.
way up. That boy has been
Yeah, he
singing ever
did.
since he
Yeah.
was like 3, though.
Baby.
Have
No,
you seen
and I'm
his
not putting
YouTube
nothing
videos?
past him. I'm saying,
Yeah.
but there are so many other artists, and that's why I really do like the Grammys. I like that we're talking about it because it affects all genres of music.
That is
Yes, true.
You
of
have the
course.
country music artists, you have R&B, you have, even classical.
I
Latin.
honestly-
I
It's
love that the
important
Grammys
to
aren't
understand
just
all of that.
about who's popular.
Right.
Yes.
I like that there's actually a Grammy board that picks who, it's their own other musicians and other artists choosing who these winners are. And I think that's awesome
Yes.
because it's not
Right.
a popular vote.
'Cause it
It's
gives
not like
exposure.
what you were on the charts. Like sometimes the artist of the year or sometimes even
You don't even know them.
you don't even know them, but it puts you onto them. So that actually gives them a great platform so we can learn about new artists that are out there that are super talented.
All right, let's
I
move
love
on.
it.
Moving
All
on.
right.
Okay.
We've been getting feisty in here.
I can't even look at Lonnie anymore right now. Like,
love
I low-key judge you.
Well, speaking of a music icon, Cardi B gained a new fan over Thanksgiving. Barbara Streisand. That's right. Barbara recently got some musical knowledge dropped on her by none other than girl strip star Tiffany Haddish.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
She's
Tiffany,
so great.
who calls Barbara her big sister, actually shared a selfie of the two hanging out over Thanksgiving weekend, with Tiffany claiming she taught Barbara the lyrics to Bodak Yellow.
Nice.
Yes.
Good
I would
job,
love to
Tiffany.
see that. Cardi even saw the picture and thanked Tiffany for putting Barbara onto her.
Wow.
After seeing the picture and hearing the story, many fans are now begging for Tiffany and Barbara to do a buddy comedy movie together.
that would be
That would
yes.
be awesome. So maybe even Cardi can do the soundtrack. How cool would that be?
Can you imagine?
That would be
Performance?
hilarious.
Can you imagine if Barbara Walters did the remix to Bodak Yellow?
Barbara Walters or Barbara Streisand?
Barbara Streisand.
Barbara. Barbara Streisand, Barbara Walters, all the
That
Barbaras.
would be hysterical.
That would be
I want
awesome,
to see
actually.
her drop a lyric and like put it on YouTube or something.
Oh, my God.
Money moves.
Yes.
Like, really, Barbara? Okay. This is why you have to have young people in your life. I
Yes.
think people that are in the know, young people, and because they keep you hip.
Yes.
And
That is true.
With her being Barbara Streisand being this iconic singer, I think it's nice that she was able to understand that and mesh it
Yeah,
together.
it bridges the gap between the generations. I
Yeah.
think that sadly there are another thing people are not gonna like to say. There are people that are millennials that can't sing to you a Barbara Streisand song.
No.
It's true.
So I think, and that they know every word to
She's-
Bodak Yellow. So I think when you see things like this, it makes you, once again, for a young person to be like, who's Tiffany Haddish hanging out? That's Barbara Goo. And go on iTunes and listen to some Barbara Streisand music. And again,
You will
it
love her
bridges the
music.
gap,
Yes.
generations, and I
Yes.
love that.
I
Yeah.
love that.
She can learn
My
about them.
younger
we can learn
brother,
about her.
my younger brother Taver is a millennial, and he
Yeah.
keeps me in the know
Yeah.
of like their slang.
Yes.
Like he taught me, you know, if something's really hot, it's flame, right?
Yeah.
I've learned it's lit. I've learned
Yeah.
it's on fleek. I've learned, which we've actually
Don't say
learned
that one
on
more.
this show, that's Gucci, man. That's Gucci.
Yes.
But I recently learned he says, instead of no, he says nah.
Nah.
It's
Nah, fam.
N-A-H. Yeah, he says nah, fam.
Yeah
he says
or
that to
nah?
us. It's nah.
And they don't
Nah.
say brother. They say
Say
bruh.
bruh.
B-R-U-H.
So put
Yeah.
the nah and the bruh together, it's like nah, bruh. I love it. Right? I did know.
I don't feel like I need to grow up
Taylor,
because
thank you
I
very
use
much.
all of this slang.
I love this.
I use all of this slang.
Wait, okay, I'm still tripping on what was Tiffany Haddish, what event was she at
know,
where
that
she's
she-
chilling with
Thanksgiving.
Barbara Streisand?
It was a Thanksgiving
That is a
get-together.
major moment.
It was-
Like, but they're having like Taco Tuesday. Look at the Cholula on the side.
Yeah, I'm like, whose house is that?
I want to know how they met. Do you think
I'll
they
ask
owned the
Tiffany.
event?
I'll ask Tiffany.
Find
and
out.
I'll,
Oh
I'll
my
see
God.
What, I'll
I know
find out.
what event, like how.
Snoop Love will find out, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I will
CNN
find out.
Delvani, man. Her
But
Instagram.
you know what? Sometimes I have to teach people, different things too. So it's always good to, keep in touch with the different generations so you can
Yes,
do that,
of course.
I
now,
love that.
speaking of unusual pals, last week, 2 of J-Lo exes, Marc Anthony and dancer Casper Smart, were spotted hanging out together at Marc's show in Miami. Now, Casper even posted this picture of the 2 of them on Instagram, but I think there's something fishy going on. I've been looking into this because J-Lo's other ex, Ben Affleck, spent Thanksgiving with his ex, Jennifer Gardner, and their 2 kids. But wait, there's more. This past Sunday, Ben's ex, Gwyneth Paltrow, posted an Instagram showing her eating with her ex-husband, Chris Martin, and her current man, Brad Flawchuk, with the hashtag Modern Family, or whatever his name is, all right?
Okay.
So, ladies, what's going on here?
I think people are growing up and being mature about moving on in life, and things happen. I especially think there's a huge difference between your exes hanging out versus you hanging out with the father of your children. I think that makes a really big difference with blended families.
Especially when you got kids.
was
Yeah,
about to
Chris
say.
Martin is the father of Gwyneth Paltrow's children. That's not just her ex. That's the father of her
But what
children.
about Casper and
And
Marc?
Marc Anthony.
I will say this, when Casper was dating J-Lo, he was very much involved in the kid's life, and I think that's great that they built a relationship because Marc has children with Jennifer Lopez.
I'm totally with
It's
AJ.
great.
No, I'm with you. I think that if my exes kick it together, that's absolutely fine, absolutely normal. But I best be present. I best be there. I want to be right there amongst them. Because I want to hear what they're saying about me.
Yeah, but if you're still cool with them, you know they'd be speaking highly of you. If
they're not going to trash
so
talk.
you guys start a group chat, add participant, Jeannie Mai. I want to see it, I want to know it, I want to smell it. What are y'all saying? What are you saying about me? I just think, I don't know, I just think that exes will always have a little feeling, some type of way type of thing.
Not necessarily.
I feel like I come from a blended family, and I've had such an incredible example
Yeah.
of, my parents are divorced. They got divorced when I was 12, going on 13 years old, and they both now remarried. They've been married for 20-something years to their significant others. Just this Thanksgiving, they stayed under the same roof in my house together, and we go on vacations together, and I think that it is really, really possible. So I've had a great example of that, and I think that that really helps me now in my marriage with the blended family.
So here's a beautiful, never mind.
Wait! When you hear that ring, it can only mean one thing. It's the real hotline bling. I'm being told by our real representatives that we have a real fan on the line. Caller, are you there? Caller.
Hello?
Hey!
Yes, I
Hello.
What's your name and where are you from?
am. My name is Carlene Lubin, and I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
All right. Well, now because we always jump out of our seat when we hear that hotline bling, we're going to give you a chance to jump out of yours to win a prize. How does that sound?
Good, good.
Let's
Okay.
She's
All right, girl. Now, when I say go, you'll have 15 seconds to find a specific item in your house. If you can bring that item back and show it to us before the time expires, you win. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
She's ready.
She just took her
Move
shoes
that
off, I
chair.
think.
Yes.
All right, the item we want you to find is a remote control. A remote control. Ready, set, go!
Whoa. She was already running.
That's what's up.
Wait, she's way better than me. I never know where the remote control is.
Wait a
I
minute.
know.
Wait,
Ever.
Carly, do you have kids?
Yes, I have a baby.
Oh.
Okay.
How old?
Is the
Where's
baby,
the baby?
is the baby there?
Yes, he's 3 months old.
Let me see her. Let me see the baby.
It's a boy.
Oh, it's a boy.
What's his name?
Wow.
His name is Liam Ross.
Oh,
Ooh, that's an
Oh,
expensive
so
name.
cute.
beautiful baby.
Well, you know what? Because you beat the buzzer, you just won yourself $100.
They need to be organized.
That'll
She's
help
so
buy
cute.
some diapers for the baby, okay?
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much for participating, okay?
And
Baby's crying.
Have a great day. Take care of the
You
baby.
too, bye.
So this past Friday, Katy Perry was performing her hit song Roar at a Salt Lake City show while kicking giant beach balls all over the stage, right? So as one fan recorded her show, she learned the hard way, instead of shouting roar, that Katy probably should have shouted duck. Check this out.
Oh,
Okay,
gosh.
so she's kicking balls. You
No,
see them.
they're just flying all over the
Yep.
place.
She
Have
all
on
over.
duct tape? What is that?
Whoa.
Okay, ladies, I'm just asking. I hope she's all right, by the way. But do you think people nowadays should just put their phones down and be present more? Oh, you do? Okay. What do you guys do at concerts, and what do you think about phones today?
Okay, this is gonna get really weird because I know I used to be like the #1 phone addict.
Yeah.
You guys, I don't enjoy being on my phone as much anymore.
Oh, that's like
What?
Exactly. Okay, now let me explain. Literally at Thanksgiving, I don't know where my phone went. It disappeared at the party. I didn't have it with me. I didn't take any photos of we didn't even get a photo of the 4 of us at the Thanksgiving
Yeah,
party.
she had us dressed in earth tones and didn't even take a damn picture.
Oh my God.
dry cleaning a sweater right now, and
That
I'm
is
like,
true.
Yeah, I didn't take a picture. I don't even know where my phone was. And you guys, I woke up the next morning. I was like, where's my phone? Decided everybody in my house was the people I really need to talk to in case of an emergency.
Yeah.
My mother, my family, my husband, the kids. And so my phone stayed somewhere outside, I think on my patio area. for like 2 days straight,
But
I never checked the phone.
But this is the thing. I think when you're going to a concert or things like that, sometimes people use it as a souvenir because it may be the only time. I know when I went to go see Diana Ross, who's iconic.
Yes.
You know, I was just thinking to myself, I may never get to see another Diana Ross concert because I don't have time to go see it. So, you know, at that time, I do want to take a picture. I guess I'm kind of irritated with people that, you know, tape the whole thing. But, you know,
they watch the whole concert with their phone up like this. We have @Free1000 that says no, that she doesn't think people should put their phones away. Because if I'm paying $300+ to see your show, you best believe I'm recording it so I can watch it over and over and over again whenever I want. I'm getting my money's worth.
Wait. Let's be honest. To
Take
everybody
the
who's recorded copious amounts of footage of something, real talk, do you honestly rewatch them? No,
And the entire thing over and over and over again.
When people record all that footage, I'm like, are you really gonna sit there on your couch later on and
isn't
be like...
that why, this is my thing, isn't that why we have there's YouTube? For me, if I'm going to a concert,
or a
I
DVD.
want to see it with my own eyes, and I don't want to see your phone all up in my face blocking the concert.
Yeah,
it's
concerts
okay.
now just look like
Yes,
this.
it's just like, and I'm like, oh my God. If you spend that much money to go to a concert, enjoy it in the present, please.
Yeah.
And if you want to see a video of it, just look on YouTube.
But I think young people, you know, they enjoy it, but they enjoy it through their lens.
Not the
you know?
entire,
It's
not the entire
And where you gonna get the
time.
content for YouTube unless you tape it? That's what.
I have a crazy question.
No.
Have you guys ever gone to church and you could literally be like in the second row, but if there are screens and the person's on the screen, you watch the screen instead of the person?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Why do we do that? We almost prefer
'Cause
to
it's
watch
television,
the
that's
screen
why.
instead of the actual person that's right there.
Well, we got to keep going.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that every woman wants her man to act like Prince Charming. But what if he's just Prince Mediocre? BuzzFeed's recently compiled a list of all the times women swooned over their man simply doing the bare minimum for them. Examples included their man surprising them by picking up some fries from McDonald's, when their man heats up the car for them because it's cold outside.
So sweet.
I know, right? And when their man says bless you after they sneeze. So
That's just
ladies,
manners.
what small things could a man do for you that would just make your day?
Make me
you
a good
smooth.
drink.
A good
Oh,
drink?
that's really nice.
Nice.
Yes.
Good drink.
Yes.
Nice.
I think these days we low-key hold our standards way too low. And I think that we give men credit for things that they just should be doing. That
Yes.
seem like you're saying bless you.
What are you, a pig?
Yeah,
But,
like,
I mean, you would be surprised.
be kind.
You'd
Think
be
about me.
surprised.
Go get yourself food. Bring me back some too.
Yes.
What's something
What a
that you like
concept.
that's
But I think
minor that
the
your husband
extra,
does
what's
for
an
you?
extra? Like, for me, it's reaching out and holding your bags when you're carrying them, but also holding your purse.
Yeah.
I think that's really nice. Not all guys do it, but it's really nice when it happens.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but that's like a normal thing. Like
Yeah.
if he needs you to hold your purse.
Not
like,
everybody does that. That's why I think some
the
women
purse
get
one is
excited.
extra.
But that's what I'm saying. Some of these things are like they said, like basic. Like your man won't just hold your purse for you if you need to for a second.
Some men don't. They don't like it.
Or some men don't even
it's
think
feminine.
to go there. Or I
think
like when a
that's
man
rude,
notices
though.
What
your
does
makeup.
Adam do for you?
Oh, well, it's when he does.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Keep this
No.
Adam.
It's when he does anything for my children, actually. So when Adam does Araya's hair, I can just oh my God,
That's
I
sweet.
can,
That.
I can melt.
Adam.
Or shut up. Or this is huge when he actually helps me put down the kids, to go to sleep. So
that
I'd
helps
be like,
everybody.
Act of consideration to you to give you some free time.
yeah, but I think he also just likes doing it. You know?
Yeah.
I
mean,
like
no,
when a
we're
man
talking-
picks up a check. Pick up the check.
No, that's basic.
kind of expected,
That goes into
Isn't
the
that when
category,
it's
Adrian.
expected?
That goes into the category you're
Not
talking about. That's
necessarily. They
basic.
all don't pick up
No,
a check.
we're talking about, the going the extra mile. A man picking up the check is very appreciated. That's many men do that. But what's
What
the
is
thing
it
that
for
like,
you?
I like when a guy compliments my makeup.
Really?
Yes. Because
That's basic.
No, not all guys compliment when they're like, I really like your makeup today. You know what I mean? Like, you don't think, have you
They
had
just trying to get some from you. That
Wait, Jeannie, help me understand. Are they detailed about it? Like, I really like your eyeshadow?
and that's what
is.
I
You
know.
better
When a guy-
question if he keep.
I was about to say, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, So
Where did you get your eyelashes
I
from?
know.
You've been with a man. You've been with a man for a long time.
No, when a guy appreciates the time you took to prepare yourself,
Then
like,
you don't just overall say you look beautiful.
yeah, say you
like
look beautiful,
that.
but I
There you
like
go.
details.
Yeah,
When a guy
yeah.
compliments my nails or compliments my makeup, I'm like, thank you so much.
Compliments your
Israel
nails?
sends me flowers every Monday.
Uh-huh.
And he's been doing that for the last year, and I love that. I think that's so great. He sends me flowers every Monday.
That's sweet.
And I think that's pretty
That's really
simple.
nice. I love that.
But it's very thoughtful.
I love
Our next guest is a producer, an author, and a renowned preacher and a motivational speaker. He got a new book out and a new movie that was just released, but lucky for us, he found the time to drop by for a visit. Please welcome DeVon Franklin.
Always a blessing.
I'm so excited that you're here.
So glad to be
Thank
here.
you so much, first of all, for donating to our Toys for Tots. We're actually kicking off our annual toy drive today for the entire holiday season.
Yeah. Hey, what's going
I'm
on?
so excited to have this man here. Him and his wife, Megan, are such good friends to Israel and I.
Yeah.
And we love having you here. You have your new book, The Hollywood Commandments, which is said to be a manual for living, which I'm so excited about.
I love it.
It is a manual on how to be successful without compromising your morals or your values.
I love that.
Thank you.
So great. Jeannie said she was coming out here with a pen and paper.
I was going to ask Erica my notes because I love everything you say are such sound bites that I try to ingrain to be like, you know, if it's odd, it's God. It's like all those good things. You know, I want to remember it.
So good. So have you ever had a moment in your career where you felt like you had to compromise?
No, you know, and I think that's one of the misnomers about success. I don't believe that compromise is the admission price for success. As a matter of fact,
I love that.
you know, I have actually found, you know, I've been in Hollywood for 20 years. You know, I've been a Christian all my life. And people told me going to Hollywood I couldn't be successful because of my faith. But actually, my faith is what has prepared the way.
Amen.
So I believe that when you own who you are, it
good.
takes you everywhere you're supposed to be. So no, I don't believe you have to compromise.
I love that.
I love that.
See, compromise is not the admission for success.
Admission price for success.
Admission price for success.
That's right.
Got it. Noted. Okay, tell me another nugget. What's the best lesson you've learned?
You know, commandment number 8 is your difference is your destiny. I believe that we have to own what makes us different. Don't exchange what makes us different for what makes us common. Too often, we look in the mirror and we say, I wish I was someone else. I wish I had their looks. I wish I had their talent. But instead, we should look in the mirror and say, wow, God, you did a great job.
Yes!
I want to own my difference. Because our difference is what takes us everywhere we're supposed to be.
Oh my gosh.
I hope
I'm
everybody out
loving
there
this.
has a pen and paper. You guys should jot
Yes.
these things
Yeah.
down.
Thank
Get
you.
the book.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
what it is
yeah,
right there.
yeah,
Get the
yeah,
book.
yeah.
There it is.
You better sign a copy. I hope you brought some. Sign a copy for me, please.
Absolutely.
Okay, so for a person who has a closer relationship with God, what do you think about all these allegations that are coming out in
Yeah.
Hollywood? I mean, you've been in Hollywood for a very long time. What are you thinking?
Well, what I think is that it's not regulated to Hollywood. You know, unfortunately, men have, first of all, take accountability and responsibility for their actions. And public success does not mean personal success. And so
You better say that.
Too often, you know, as men, we're like, hey, I'm conquering the world,
Yeah.
but haven't taken the time to do the discipline in our private life. And I believe this is the area that we have to, as men, begin to say, you know what? Just because I am successful does not mean I can use that as an excuse to abuse
Let them
anyone.
know. Let them know.
And I think that is what we're seeing. And I think it's a moment for what's in the done in the dark to come to light so that as men we can get healing. And and for an industry like Hollywood, it's interesting to be in a place where now this is the platform for these issues to come to light. And my hope is something positive and long-lasting can come from it.
Absolutely.
good.
Absolutely.
You know,
so good.
We love you and your wife, Megan Good.
Thank you. I love
Beautiful
it too.
Megan Good.
Yes, man.
And you went to Israel last New Year's Eve, and I heard that when you guys were there, you played a big role when you went to visit the Jordan River. What happened?
Yeah, so here's what this was hilarious. So we're going to the Jordan River, and there were 3 people, you know, in our group that wanted to get baptized. So, you know, we had seen the videos and the pictures, and we thought, oh, there's just a resident minister that does the baptism.
Yeah.
And so when we get there, they're like, sorry, there's no minister. Did you bring your minister with you? And we're all looking around, and then everybody's looking at me.
Yes.
So you started baptizing.
And so, you know, the Bible says lay hands on no man suddenly, but I was like, all right, fine, if they're looking at me, I'll do it. So we got in the water, and I hadn't done baptisms in a very, very long time. And so we got in the water and baptized all three of them.
my gosh.
And it was, there we go. Yeah, that's the
That is
aftermath.
amazing.
And it was powerful.
Bless my home, too.
You want to see this movie.
I love it.
So now your movie, The Star, it tells the story of the first Christmas from the animals' perspective,
Love
which is
that.
so creative. And you've got a crazy list of celebrities. Let me read this list. Oprah, Tyler Perry, Gina Rodriguez, Anthony Anderson, Kelly Clarkson. How did you get everybody involved?
You know, Gina was the first person. You know, I went to her, I've known her for some time, and said, Gina, I don't mean to typecast you, but because you play, you know, Jane the Virgin, would you play Mary? And she said yes. And then the second person I went after was Tyler. I have the blessing of knowing him. He's so amazing. And I said, dude, I'm doing the nativity story from the animal's point of view. Would you play a camel? And he's like, great. He's like, no problem. You know, I have a son. I want to do it for my family. No problem. So then we wanted to cast up again. And so it was like, what about getting Oprah? So it's a true story. So then, you know, I hit Oprah up. I text her. I said, hey, Oprah, you know, here's the movie I'm doing. I can't pay you, but here's what it's about. Would you play a camel?
Now, DeVon wears many hats, and one of them is motivational speaker, which I love. I always love hearing you preach. I was just telling you that. Well, it's officially the holiday season, and while it's a joyful time of the year, it can also be super stressful. And one of that's full of Grinches. Yes, it can be full of Grinches. So, DeVon is here to bring back the holiday cheer. So this is a little game we're about to play called Holiday or Holly Gay.
Here you are. We have created a lovely holiday topic generator that is going to randomly land on a typically stressful holiday sitch. Your job is to give us some motivational inspiration to turn these holiday frowns upside down. DeVon, you ready for this?
I'm ready as I can be. Let's do it.
Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Motivate. Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
Okay,
I can't believe this. Little cousin Timmy asked for the hottest new toy on the market, and it's sold out everywhere. Help us find some clarity, DeVon.
Let me tell you, Timmy, see, you might get something material and might be sold out, but let me tell you the gift that's never going to be sold out. It's called love, and you can open it every single day of your life. So, Timmy, don't worry about what the store has. Mama and Daddy got love for you today. Come on, Timmy.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm trying to
Let's get to the next one.
All right, let's see our next holiday stressor.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh,
Okay,
no.
all
Okay,
right.
the hotel is all booked up, so it looks like your in-laws will be staying at your house. DeVon, what's your pep
All right,
talk?
so here's what we're going to do.
All right.
You know what I mean? The in-laws are coming over, so the stress is already built.
Yes.
Here's what I
Start
want you to
sweat.
do. I want you to pack peace in your bag, and I want you to pack calm in your bag.
Okay.
And I want you to go ahead and put those bags in their room, because you're going to need to make sure every time you go in their room, you're seeing peace and calm. Because don't look at them, because the stress is going to be on you. But when you look at the bag called peace and the bag called calm, then you're going to be able to help them out. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody.
All right. Amen. Facts.
There's so much to stress about, okay? Let's see the next one.
Next
Let's see
one.
the next one. It take a long time. Okay. Why are you still single? You know.
Hell no.
To answer that question at the dinner plate, when they say, why are you still single, what should we tell them?
Well, here's the thing. If somebody asks you why you're still single, I would say I'm still single because I'm whole. I'm all good by myself. Marriage is not two halves. It's two wholes. So I'm single, and I'm good, and I'm waiting. And here's the other thing. Uh-oh, Lonnie, you about to shout. Here's the other thing. Too often people say, oh, why are you single? As if something's wrong with you.
Yes.
No, I'm single because everything's right for me. Because I'm not right for everybody. So I'm not right for everybody. So I'm gonna stay single until the right person shows up. I don't know who I'm talking to. Come on, Lonnie.
What next do we have? What else do we have? I want to get more.
Okay.
Top decorations. People got some of these neighbors.
Here's the thing. You know, sometimes the over-the-top decorations is because they're trying to compensate for something else. So I want you to know that, hey, you know what, you can be over the top, but we're going to do what we do. Because we ain't looking to the left, we're not looking to the right, because our success isn't determined by the decorations of our neighbors. We're going to decorate our house according to how we are called to do it. So we're not going to let them upset us or get us in the wrong place. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I love it.
We one more. Here we go.
Over the top, we stay out of the hood.
Come on,
I
Gina.
love it. What do we got?
Fruitcake dessert, nasty.
my God.
Sitting on your table.
Here's the thing.
That's
My pastor said that he used to have a garbage can and he labeled it Spot. Right? He
Okay.
wrote Spot on it.
Okay.
So when the fruitcake comes for dessert, all you got to do is, while they're not looking, go ahead and put it in the can named Spot. And when they say, how was the fruitcake? You know what? That thing hit the spot.